The Pittsburgh Penguins beat the Detroit Red Wings 11-2 yesterday.
How does that happen?
Well, what happens is one team is in a league that's a little bit lower, okay? Like in a league in which they don't even get invited to a tournament. So there's let's say there happens to be a worldwide stoppage of sports and a pandemic and everything like that.
Okay.
Then leagues like put together little tournaments in a safe fashion in like bubbles.
Yep.
Happened in the MLS down Orlando.
Yeah.
Happened in the NBA down Orlando. The NHL, they did it in Canada, don't you know? Okay, and they built a bubble. Like if you're a team that doesn't even get invited to that, like during the pandemic when the league is trying to do everything they can to make all their fans as happy as possible. We need content. We're building this bubble. We're shutting it down. We're testing everybody. They didn't even get invited to that. They're one of the original 6 teams. Didn't get invited to that.
Wow.
Yeah, so that kind of tells you where they're at. They were once in the NHL. Then they go down to like the, whatever's that, the AHL. And now they're like junior B's team. They're like, they got a couple goons out there that sell out arenas. That's good. Let's get some tickets. Sales. There's popcorn. They have the little fans shoot the puck at halftime.
Oh, yeah, sure.
At intermission, thing. They're doing all of that. But yeah, Detroit is in a bad spot. That's how it happens. An NHL team shows up. A Stanley Cup champion. A team that hails from hockey time shows up on the ice. And 11-2 happens, AJ. That's how it happens.
So the team had 2 goalies. I'm guessing. When did they trade them out?
4.
We had no goalies. We had Swiss cheese in the net. The boys had cement in their skates. And look, AJ, you know how this happens? Because when you're from Detroit, when you're hockey town, when you're the fucking Red Wings, everyone shows up and plays their best game against you because you are the best franchise in the NHL. So the Pens were ready. We weren't, and we got. And it's as simple as that.
Yeah, and the first goalie, you're talking about the goalie, the first goalie gave up 4. Same game, another goalie gave up 7.
Yeah.
Think about that. Hey,
Could they put the first guy back in?
I don't think that would happen. I'm not sure. But the Zamboni driver up in Canada,
he was getting ready.
yeah, he probably should have been on the horn. That guy was ready to do this thing. AJ, just an ass beating. And that's tough, because Foxy puts out his easiest bets and does all that stuff, and I just went right underneath. Okay, I'm betting the complete opposite of that. You guys stink. You're not even an NHL team, and I do that. And then the Penguins tweet out, see you at 5 p.m. at Detroit Red Wings. I'm like, we're going to beat your ass at 5 p.m. Like, I was pretty loud about this because it's the most obvious thing in sports. We're hockey town.
Correct.
You are a dead hockey town.
You guys are off-brand hockey. To call yourself whatever you want.
We just beat you 11-2, dude.
Well,
Who's oldie, pal? You.
At the end of the day, all that matters is we have more Stanley Cups.
Don't even start with that bullshit.
We have more Stanley Cups than you and you. And that's all that matters.
Since the Penguins came into the league, we have the same amount of Stanley Cups as the Detroit Red Wings.
And
you won 6 when there were only 6 teams in the league. It's like playing Russian roulette. Nobody cared.
The other thing that only matters, A, more Stanley Cups. B, we have never and will never sell our franchise like you guys almost did.
Somebody's going to sell that team, and it's going to be the NHL saying, get him the fuck out of this city.
You guys need to give Mario Lemieux way more credit because he saved the franchise, but that's because
we do. Sorry we didn't have some billionaire greasy pocket pizza boy who owned the team selling your stupid-ass terrible pizza.
Your owner contributed so much bad taste and shit to society.
Papa John-ass team. To 2024, all right? April in the D used to be a real thing. Red Wings be back in the playoffs. Pistons back in the playoffs. Tigers kicking it off.
All right, shut up, Foxy. You're not getting the last word here. Everybody knows they stink. Oh, you didn't even start it? Oh, no.
The things we can talk about.